Okay, so I gotta say, I think without question, Kenya Moore's list as to who should return for a future season of Real Housewives of Atlanta makes a lot of sense. Yes, because I love Kenya, but honestly, I think this casting that she decided to assemble, it makes sense because I think one thing casting has been not really doing, Bravo, the network, as much as they used to, is, and I'm sure they factor it, but maybe they're missing this, they've been factoring very isolated, successful people individually, but not how they mesh with others. Now, Kenya's list was like Kenya and Nene and Sheba Sheree.
If I'm doing a dream cast, this is my dream cast. Okay, number one, me. Number two, Nene. Gotta have a show with Nene. Come on, she and I together, fire and ice.
And Candy, Angela Oakley as one of the newbies. Like, it all made sense. Bring back Eva. Eva's got the best of Eva we have not seen. And Kenya, when I saw that list that she did, this was on her YouTube channel, you know, her episode, so just talking about all the things life twirls on. You know, we love Kenya Moore. But I thought that that's really what the show was missing. Now, I would maybe add Marlo as a part-time because Marlo really is good for that show. And I would add Sonia Ross Richardson, or Richardson Ross, I always get the name wrong, but you know, the Olympic athlete. And I thought like the family structure that she had was so wonderful. The success with business and being a world-class athlete, her and her husband. I feel like Kenya's list plus those two would make the show. I think she had a Drew in the list, but it really does ask the question, like, Britt really was a flop on Real Housewives of Atlanta through and through, 100%. And what do we do now? Is not us, but the viewers. You know, what do we want to see Real Housewives of Atlanta go to? Do we want the old Kim Zolciak back? You know, like, is that like the vibe? But I think Kenya does need to come back to the show. And I think for the first time in a long time, I've never said this, Nene actually would make sense on this show. I feel like it's actually about time. You bring Candy back, and Candy keeps ascending with her career. I'm watching a lot of Candy on The Shy. She's so good on that. And I think life does twirl on, and Kenya Moore's road to redemption with Bravo, I think it is finally here. Thoughts on like the best and most compelling cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta? Maybe they have to do something first. Maybe they got to do like a version of an Ultimate Girls Trip to kind of see if it works, and then just greenlight season 17, Kenya and Nene as the lead. Does Portia come back though? That is the question. Does Portia come back?